When a person strikes it rich and becomes famous, getting some extra protection is a must. And that's where a bodyguard comes in. They risk their own well-being to keep their clients safe from danger. Yet their job has a lot more to it than just standing next to their client whilst looking intense. Today we're going to look behind the curtain of the wealthy's personal protection security. We'll see what the job entails, what training they need, and the salary they bring in. We'll even look at a well-known bodyguard service and how prospects are selected. So, let's get started. First off, bodyguards don't always like to be called bodyguards. Some within the profession find the word brings a negative connotation of being unskilled and very muscular. As such, they prefer terms like personal protection specialist, close protection officer, or executive protection agent. After all, one of the biggest myths is that a bodyguard has to be massive in size. Celebrities will tend to hire the biggest people they can find in order to make a statement. Yet, in most situations, the better a bodyguard can blend into the crowd, the less likely trouble will brew. The most important aspects for bodyguards are diplomacy, perception, and communication. Also, being able to speak more than one language is a useful tool. As such, as long as the bodyguard has good fitness, size is irrelevant. While not all, bodyguards transition from roles in the military before finding themselves protecting the elite. In the US, entry-level military jobs start at around $21,000 per year, whilst at the top end, they could be bringing in $190,000. However, while most bodyguards may not be at the top end of the military salary, they aren't in active combat regularly. But they still have to be wary. Often, being a bodyguard requires a lot of patience. Most events may go by with no problems, yet in a moment, they may need to act very quickly. Bodyguards have a number of roles to cover. They could be a driver. They might sweep the area for bugs and devices, or perhaps plan the protection strategy for a client entering a particular building. It depends on who the client is and the possible risk to their safety. If they're a celebrity, for example, the bodyguard may need to warn the overeager press from getting too close. While for high-risk targets, they need to scout the area for any potential person with a weapon. As a bodyguard to the rich, they often live the life of luxury as well, dining at expensive restaurants, staying in pricey hotels, and so on. It's one of the biggest potential downfalls of the job. Graham Dyson, a professional bodyguard, stated, quote, "Some begin to think that that is their lifestyle and not the client's, and try to do the same thing when they are not working and bankrupt themselves."